Hey guys, it's Titan coming at you with another game of Total War 3 Kingdoms. And you might be thinking, didn't you just play this? Yeah, I'm really into it right now. So, we're Queen Zhurong of the Nanman Kingdom. For victory conditions, we just need to control 50 overall counties and then hold on to that for 20 turns. So right now we're at 40. And we're alright, you know. Public order is about to get a little squirrely, but not like super bad in most places. However, there's some places where I don't even understand what. Oh, the supply stockpile. Okay, so that was what happened. All right, well that makes more sense. Now Shu is gonna have a rebellion pretty soon. We're gonna wait like one turn, I think, and then we're gonna recruit an army here, and they will be like a good support army for this army. And we probably just won't send them to siege anything with walls unless we find a way to make that better. All right, so this dude is up in the north here. This is hilarious for him and fine for me. And that's right, we had a battle here to do. That is where we ended the video yesterday. So, marvelous. They predict a valiant defeat. I bet we can do better than that. It's going to be a field battle. So, we have juggernauts to deal with. That's the real thing, right? They don't have that long of range. But if we accidentally let them get in on us, then they are going to absolutely make us miserable. So that's the big worry. They have a lot of cavalry, like so much cavalry. So we're gonna have to make it work. Now this is the secondary army, but it is stocked with a great duelist at the top, and oh, and it's Lady Wu here. Nice. And of course, we wouldn't execute her or anything. Better to have her in charge than one of the others, right? But we've got the 50 evasion and armor debuff thing on, so there's that. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll have this sort of cliffside to defend on. Yes, marvelous. Alright, there. We'll need these guys in the back. Okay, so that's like impassable until it burns. Good, yeah, we'll, Alright, and that'll have to do. That will have to do, for there's no choice. You know, that's what you get for bringing 6 elephants in an army. You look around and there's not a lot of other army. It'll be fine. It will probably be fine. Alright, they have a super wide build here. Now, importantly, they don't have very many spears.
Have been seen.
Yeah, and right now, you know, hopefully this works out. Oh man, they're getting beat on so bad. No, it's fine. We've already got one of them off the field. You know, we charged into some cavalry. You know, taking a counter charge makes sense. We're getting shot by Lady Wu, probably. All right. The important thing is the Juggernaut there is in the rear. And now it is time for the elephants to, you know, reeve through the land this way. Now getting shot isn't great, but they are going to be getting shot through the fiery trees, and that will be good. Yeah, they're going to have a real problem on the approach there. Of course, our elephants aren't really in advantageous fights. Not as such, but if we get them moving away from their front line, it'll be okay. They're not getting shot up that badly. Where's the Juggernaut? There's the Juggernaut. We have to go pop it. Fortunately, the elephants have collapsed this thing. These are just G militia, so we can probably just run over them. But we have to get on that Juggernaut. If we let that shoot any of us for basically any amount of time, it's a lot of trouble. But right now, we move our shock infantry in, and archers run skirmish mode. Very bad. Gonna go ahead and put them on guard. Alright, so target selection. Where are we at? Where are we at? We are doing fine. Everything is fine. Alright, we just need to zoom in over here to these saber cav. Don't want to extend the shock cav too far forward. Alright, elephants getting beat up, but it'll be okay. Yes, and there we jump on the Juggernaut. That's the important thing. And now we're going to jump across the archers there. Lady Wu is fighting against a bunch of elephants. You know, the elephants don't want to be sitting still like this, so we need to get them out of the combat. And actually, as I say that, all of their opponents are fleeing, so I guess it's okay. And we're gonna pop the trumpet there. Yeah, I don't think elephants are good at fighting cavalry. But unfortunately, I charged my guys out like this. Unfortunately. I mean, I chose all of it. What we need to do now is get the elephants to get through the lines here, because our guys are holding for now, but they won't be able to hold forever. However, we can go ahead and move these guys up into the gap.
The enemy unit flees.
All right, so our shock troops are going way too far over that way. We want to move these guys over here, because they're, you know, their cav are having a time of it, right? And we're just gonna send our commanders to pop Lady Wu, while our elephants have a party over here, and you know, with their buffs now,
the enemy warriors are running
in place, that'll help. And yeah, just like that, the elephant charge totally destroys their front line. We just moved through. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. That, you know, the front line held while we did our thing with the cavalry, right? And now, oh man, that's what elephants are supposed to be. Oh yes, glorious stuff. The Keepers of the Flame just having a total party here. These saber cavalry sitting still. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for them.
the enemy warriors.
The entire front collapses under the weight of the elephant advance. You know, as much as I love these elephants, it might be too many elephants. Because if just like one elephant will do that, do we need this many? Yes, the answer is yes. We just shouldn't have charged the elephants into...
The enemy general falls.
And Lady Wu falls on the battlefield. Like, why wouldn't it let us get all these guys off of Turtle? There we go.
Victory grows ever closer.
Victory goes ever closer. Lady Wu in absolute tatters. And victory is ours. Glorious stuff. Just absolutely brutal.
They lacked a coherent
200 kills on this elephant. Oh man, you know, and And a lot of our guys actually got a bunch of good stuff. Of course, some of them would have been the mop-up damage that was assigned to him, probably. So we should have looked earlier for their real amount of kills. But yeah, I mean, awesome.
Sure minds never hesitate.
We'll downgrade it 1, make the food easier, and yeah, just like that, we are carving up. Woo. Where even is their capital now? Over here? Yeah, like we are just punting them around. This is rough stuff.
Unity.
Do we want to? Alright, no, that's going right now. So we just need to... Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, that was us with the 40% melee attack rate, so it makes sense that we were just churning through him so badly. Yeah, that's good stuff. Anyway, wonderful. And we made a ton of money on that post-game combat, so now we can just recruit people right now. Yeah, so if we raise an army here at Chengdu, we'll get who? Duosi, and then she's 70, we're not taking her. So, I mean, they've got... Yeah. They're legendarily reputable. But we could take the brother because he's like free upkeep, right? And then he's also level 2. Yeah, we'll go for Duosi because he's got, you know, he's got stuff, and then they get along. And hey, they all get along. Marvelous. Well, then we'll definitely go with this one.
Let desire shape and guide passion.
Bend. Do not
And now we just gotta make these armies into our own preferred image more quickly. All right, so this army is not going to be able to have any elephants right now. Okay, so this is an elephantless army. What do we do without elephants? More spears? I wish I would let you do this repeatedly. Anyway, we have to do it individually. I tried. Alright, so do we want like one thing of poison darts? I mean, why not? Do we want one thing of spears? Why not? And one group of followers of flame. Hey, the recruitment is super cheap here, so that's good. Alright, so we'll get... This will be the variety army, and then we'll get the wolf pack, and that'll be his guys, right? No, we'll,
The mightiest mountain can be split by
get him a fire
thunder's
archer,
fury.
right? Alright, 3 fire archers. Do we go for like 6 in this army? No. 4 seems fine, right? Right. And then we'll just load up on Javi Spear Guards. No, because we're already broke. But next turn we'll get some more.
Resist corruption and endure.
Do we keep the
hardships.
Wuling fighters? Oh, these guys are good at beating heroes, so if they're fighting a general, they do triple damage. I mean, that's cool. I can't imagine it comes in that handy. But it is unique, you know, so there's that. Anyway, we spend all of our money getting these retinues out, but that's fine. After all, next turn, there will be more money. The dependable sibling, yes. That's what we call them, the dependable. All right. Wonderful stuff. So the brothers' army is probably stronger than this one just because it's got one more elephant. But, you know, I think they're both very good. I'm kind of tempted to drop a fire archer, though. I don't know. 4 seems good, but, like, I mean, even 2 seems fine. I don't know. We'll probably still stick with a 4. Alright, so that guy's kind of into the cookie jar, but I think he's going to get so freaked out by what's happening here, he's going to have to try to go home. And down here, it's just Han provinces that we can freely take, because, you know, the warlords of China do not have their act together, and I do. I, the Queen of Nanman, have my act together. And Duosi gets his logistics impeded, and so does that. Alright, so, and then a scandal for Mulu. And we give him even more hit points, because that's what's hot on the streets. Man, that's so good. 10 melee evasion for her whole retinue. Yep, 62% dodge champions. That's pretty good. And then once the elephants are beaten on the drum, you know, 77%, you cannot shake a stick at it. I dare you to try to shake a stick at it. Alright, so here...
How dare you show your face?
Like, Yanshao's already at war with us. We can link up here and meet up with Gongdu and see how he's doing. And if he wants to bro out, we could do that. And here we're going to have a rebellion next turn. We just need to keep on, you know, tweaking this army. The recruitment is very affordable, though. Alright, so we'll keep one Wuling fighter. Why not? And we'll take, like, one Might of the Valley. Yeah, you know, let's just mix it up. We'll have one of the... We'll have a Poison Spear guy. We'll have a Fiery guy. We'll have one of the really good punchy guys, you know. A regular variety army, you know, just like a good army wouldn't have. Hey, it's fun to have a bad army. Trust me, it is. I think the Javelin Spear Guards do, like, a lot more AP damage than the heavier ones. They seem pretty close in quality. So we'll go with the shiny one. Alright, we need to downgrade. There. And, of course, Wutagu is moving in on these lands, and we will immediately start, you know, putting it to the sword. Now, we don't have any break down the gates abilities in this army, But in both of our major armies of the fire siblings, they both have a Alright, do we extinguish this now? Yeah. That'll get us this turn of recruitment, and, you know, we'll have slightly lower morale on attacking for a couple of turns, but we need to get it out of the way so that we can get... rolling. Because they're just duchies right now, right? None of them have declared, none of them have emperor units, none of them can do anything about what I'm about to do. Which, I am treacherous! Oh no, now everybody's not gonna trust me. What will we do?
Our victory was never in doubt. Release them! We have no use for them. We need resources.
And hit him with a big loot and occupy for a huge money swing. And this army was very beat up. The Wolfpack do not do well in auto-resolve in sieges, no doubt, on account of the lack of shields. But with our huge replenishment bonuses, it won't take too long until they're back on the field once more. Oh, and there is a settlement there. We'll go take it. Alright, and here's the Yellow Turban Rebellion that we had feared. I mean, not really feared very much. Oh, these are hand renegades, not Yellow Turbans, right? Because that wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't be Yellow Turbans against me.
Rewarded. Return them to their kin. The mightiest tree survives on its roots.
Alright, so what's he says he has some ability called Endless Volley. What's it do? Oh, it's a buff to melee and ranged attack. Like, nobody gets along with the queen at all. But I like her.
Trust instinct.
Strike them down!
Yeah, man, it's just swallowing up the land time, right? Here, can we get to him? Alright, so where is he going? He's going either this way or this way. Do we need to move down here? If we move like here, then we can still... No, this is the only way into there. We'll just take this, and we'll deal with him whenever he figures out what he's doing.
Strike quickly. A quick wit dodges the hardest blow. This will meet our needs.
So we get those going. We've got a couple of the prestige buildings in the dirt, making everybody honor us. Those percentage-based purple buildings, you know, they're not, I don't think they're the future, right? Not unless the whole place is loaded up with the other benefits for it. Alright, everybody's chanting fire. Got the burnout for a couple turns, but you know, oh, that might have, yeah, we had, well, that morale wouldn't have taken the effect of combat damage, right, on models. That's not how it would work. Oh, and now Yuan Shao has declared war against the Duchy of Shuhan. Well, I'm sure with all of these things happening, oh, we lose ambitious and gain incompetent. Oh, well, that's too bad. Now he'll get less experience. But we get more satisfaction across the whole faction for a bit. Satisfaction for the faction. I can get some. Ba-da-bum. Like, this seems like a kind of forward place to be investing. But I mean, like, they're like at the door though, right? Yeah, maybe. They've got other problems, so I don't want to be spending, you know, too much of my money. We need to get that to a small city so that we can just build more stuff there. Yeah, we gotta get these lands in Nanman slightly higher in quality so that we can build some things. You know, we've got enough food now, and that'll increase our prestige too, right? Right. Because it's all about the prestige. So that is how we climb on the ranks of the ruler of the South. So we only have 96 points left to get, and we can get a lot of those from building new things. We don't get any prestige for these occupied cities. So them being higher level doesn't matter, and then being upgraded doesn't matter. I mean, beyond that, it gives you a little bit of thing. But I think in general, you would never choose to upgrade one of the occupied cities. In a few turns, that'll start paying off. We just wait for another turn for our guys to come in, and that way we won't get caught out. Maybe we could move forward.
No time to lose.
How does it work? Like, we could just try to move off one.
Moving.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Ever onwards.
They'll come back. We'll go to the ambush. They'll come back, and I think they come back at full strength.
Sprout ever upwards to heaven.
You know, we should have raised this army somewhere else, huh?
Marching.
It'd be like these parts are on the other side of these mountains, right? Yeah, so they're not gonna have a great time. They're never gonna be able to get these back, and these are handlands anyway, so we might as well just swallow them up. After all, whoever we weaken that has them as a vassal, you know, that's money they're not gonna have to mess with me.
Take what you can and do it swiftly.
Speak quickly.
Why would you hate me? Oh, she's Han oriented. she's probably at war with them and hitting these people. Ah, Gongdu.
Come, we will talk.
Oh, so we can't actually make treaties with the Yellow Turbans at all. Well, we could declare war with them, but that's not really going to serve my purposes, so we're just going to try to ignore them, I guess. Things are going great. Our armies are so strong. And they're having a time trying to move through these mountains. And I would say I sympathize. I don't, though. Like, get wrecked. Of course it's hard to move through these mountains.
Shall we begin?
But he doesn't, like, hate us, right? He is neutral. We can't even have a trade agreement, though. If he takes that land, that's going to be annoying.
To war!
I'm like, is there a bridge? There's a bridge. That's good. You know, raising that army there to deal with the rebellion was very careless when I could have raised them up here, but, you know, what are you going to do? We're going to take the river up from that direction, and then we'll, you know, we'll get there late. We'll get to the party late. Oh yeah, we should give this guy a good sword. Why not a refined military G? Alright, things are good. Plenty of money rolling in. Our upgraded towns are upgrading. There we go. And some of those prestige things are... You know, we can upgrade them further once we get them. They cost a little bit of upkeep, but it's not much. Not for the prestige, you know. A price I'm willing to pay. Yes, yeah, you say U5's gonna be sick. You know, I didn't play any of the other ones yet, but I I tried to play Crusader Kings 2 like 10 years ago. Anyway, I wasn't smart enough to play it.
There is cunning in caution.
Alright, so here, do we move further against Wu and just let them gobble up these lands a bit, trusting that we'll come back and grab them? He's on a boat, so, well, he will be able to get there. If we go to March, yeah, if we go to March, we have such huge movement, we'll be able to go back here, and that is the move. That is most definitely the move. And then we'll be able to be here. We can absolutely beat two of these armies. Without looking at them, I know I can, because this army's so good. This army's so good. This army has 4 units of elephants. This army's so good.
We must rest for now.
But we're revenue positive, which always just feels amazing. We're... Oh, no, they come back after that turn. Well, then we'll wait for one more ambush turn for the wolf pack to get in a little better of shape. Alright. And now we can get a lot cheaper character salary or more cave lord positions and tribal council positions. I think that's better, right? Because that lets us potentially get more vassals out of the dudes once we research how to do that. Because even right now, I can't even do that, I don't think. Yeah, right now I can't, like, give them the land that they're taking care of. But we'll work on it, you know, we're getting there. Utugu is healing up. This guy can go ahead and go to march. He doesn't need to be standing on ceremony. Not after I spent so much money, just so much money to recruit him over here and do nothing. But, you know, it's all for the love of the game. But, I mean, these wars were very strange, and we engaged in them in, I mean, a very far-flung matter, and it's still going to totally work. Wait, really? Zhuge Liang has worked for somebody. I'm like, he's gonna work for me? I didn't read the event. I'm like, there's no way. Oh, he's gonna be the happiest boy. But he's working for somebody. Probably Liu Bei.
Swarms! Attack! Let feasting commence!
And the Han Empire here continues to just crumble
Taken
beneath
from
the weight of
unworthy.
my outrageous aggressive attacks. And we're just building up prestige things to level up our title. We, you know, we're making some progress on it. We got some good title points so far. But now, oh yeah, Shiji has now moved out. And, ooh, Onyx Dragons. So these are bombardment bow infantry. 250 range. That is pretty good. That is pretty good indeed. They both have, maybe this is his unique unit. He's running around with bandit gangs and stuff, you know, unseemly.
Strike quickly!
Now this is our medium army, right? We've got one great army, one very good army, one medium army, and one army without an elephant at all.
To attention! Steel yourselves!
But I have one of the greater duelists in the realm here with Wutagu. He's real good at fighting. And of course, who can forget Shebo?
Take heed, warriors! Prepare! Ready!
Who has been riding an elephant and, you know,
The time has come!
really crushing it for a super long time. Alright, now we just need... get the heavy hitters in the rear.
Now is the time, tribesmen! Southern warriors! Warriors, get ready! Ready! Ready, tribesmen! Make ready!
Tribesmen!
Alright. Now, are they gonna come to me? No, that is okay.
Warriors!
Go! Go! March quickly! Hurry!
Because they've got like a river to the rear here, so if they try to run through that, you know, it's going to be really difficult for them. We're just going to go around like so.
Hidden units and ambush. Show fury.
You want to duel me? You know, I bet you do. Now, if you want to duel me,
No mercy. Kill them. Tribesman ready.
because he'll just beat the straight brakes off this dude.
Forever. The time has come. Strike. Faster. Move out quickly. Go, go, go. Move, move.
Move out quickly!
Make ready. Run, run. To battle.
Yeah, now these Saber Militia are caught out in the realm of the Fire Archers. Well, almost.
Double time! Flame arrow! Fire ready! Take them down!
And we win, of course. Alright, the good news is that the battle lines are nearly to meet, and that means... No, we need to... Yeah, there we go.
Our noble comrade has been attacked.
At least the dude's being very brave, you know. And now it is time... Now it is time to elephant. We'll get the shock damage into the middle there. What are we in the middle of? A bunch of spears? No.
The men have no ammunition. Draw your weapons.
Well, you know, being unsupported is still bad, you know. But what we see here is the elephants charging in, and then, you know, it might not have even been them, right? The wolf pack studiously flanking, and by that I mean not even attacking anyone at all, you know. If we're gonna use them, we gotta think about them. But we just elephanted up, you know. That was a real much ado for something. After all, when you have a bunch of elephants, you don't want to just auto-resolve a fight you're definitely going to win. You want to see what happens when your elephants charge. Like, look at them trying to run. Look at these fools trying to run. Like they're faster than an elephant.
Tribesmen,
Never should have come here.
warriors, get ready.
Prepare, southern fighters!
Like, there can't be too much left on this battlefield. Is he unbreakable?
Double time. Flame arrows. Attack. Raise spears. Stand ready. Show no mercy. Ready. Hurry, move. Steel yourselves. Attack.
These guys were, like, really trying something. They thought they were doing something.
Draw your weapons. Make ready. Kill them.
So now the wolf pack finally makes contact. And these guys are still running. Alright, now they're shattered. Like, when's the army losses here? What high morale they have.
The enemy run!
Alright, there we go. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. This elephant gets 200 kills. And very proud we are of him.
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow. Release them! We have no use for them. We are not barbarian. Keeping them is a waste of our resources. For us all.
Like, and he was trying to come up here to take my land, right? Well, the land that I had previously taken from him. The land that I had rightfully stolen. So we give him the old halberd choke.
We are not barbarians. Release them.
And give more money again. So that went perfect. Just perfect. Making out with a whole bunch of money. We're just going to keep on prestiging up, and I think before we know it, we're going to hit that next title point. This army leveling up very nicely. You know, they're getting their, well, you know, not that one, but they're getting their spear level ups, and that'll you know, that'll give them charge reflect for the guys. And you know, once you get that, it's super good. Like, charge reflect on the whole retinue is really good, and all you got to do is level up spears to get it. I really like the Nanman Lord system because I like being able to have everything, and I like the passive
Sailing.
the passive gains. That's super cool. I like how it's 207 and we're already, like, straight doing the best. They contaminated the stockpiles on the pass. Oh, Yan Liang, how could you? And we get another new suit of armor for the factions, so let's... Seem like, oh, these guys are special, right? No, not Sai. Sai doesn't have special armor. Well, then we will get... Yeah, we'll take this. Yeah, that'll make the retinue immune to fear and terror. Gives them unbreakable. What's not to like, right? Yeah. I mean, it lowers expertise a little bit, but... Now he's wearing the fancy armor like other people do. And we'll get a mountain movement book there. Alright. Wonderful. Alright, how's our public order? Because we're tanking in a couple of places. Shu is about to go again. We just need to... So if we raise an army here, we could put this army and then beat the, I mean, probably beat... What's the alternative? We could lower the taxes. We could lower the taxes, and then Shu will be stable at... at negative 98. Alright, but we could just keep the taxes high, or, you know, slightly heightened, and make them tax exempt here, and then that'll buy us a couple turns. That'll cost us 1,000 or so. $1,500. I mean, in that case, we just recruit the army here on the basis that it'll be cheaper to get rid of it soon enough. I don't think we need to give another person here, but actually, I mean, like, why not? It'll give her a chance to prove herself. No, we'll just do this, and then next turn there will be a rebellion, and we should be able to auto-resolve beat it with this, because it's like it's a first turn rebellion, right? We can move it to like a couple of champs, or a champ and a spear guard. Yeah, we don't want to spend too much money on this army, but we do want it to be a decent army for when we pull it out again to attack someone again.
An impossible task. Crossing.
And we just zoom up that river, a little bit of zoom in. And that dude, like, again, like, I don't think Han attacks, so, you know, we're just gonna go here and see what he wants to do about it.
Celebrate! Our victory was just. This belongs to us now. Attention!
Oh, and we got a renowned weaponsmith, and now we can make it to a famous weaponsmith to get even cooler weapons. Awesome. Well, I love it, you know. I love that that is there. You know, I probably found one of those in a previous one and didn't even notice, but now I notice, and I'm all about it. Now I think it's very nice to have. We'll have a few things built up soon enough. Wutugu can go... Yep, he's down there trying to get his army back together again, you know. How many times do we have to teach this lesson, old man? Oh yeah, this guy. This guy probably thought I wouldn't be able to catch up with him. He's not going to be able to get away. We're going to be able to pop him. There we go. Go on, guy. You have made a big mistake, buddy. Huge. Alright, so we'll be able to get that dude in our army. You know. Alright, so. Time to get to it. We don't need to be too adorable here. They've got 4 archers. They've got 4 cavalry. We've got a ton of stuff. We've got a ton of stuff. We've got everything down to a science. We've got Vanguard elephants now. Now we're talking. We'll leave this elephant with the infantry blob.
Our hidden men have been seen.
Like, I don't know how hidden they think I was trying to be with my Vanguard elephants. Does anybody want a duel? You do? Yeah, very well, I accept. I mean, yeah, even though it's a sentinel and I know that's not smart, we're gonna do it. Because I know the leader can win, and if my husband's idiot brother can't win this fight, then hey, what are you gonna do? One guy is already just totally torched, you know, he's done. And yeah, this fight's already over for my brother, but it looks like we're winning pretty handily in this other one too. And of course their archers just like try to light you up when you're getting on your horse, but I think they mainly don't hit, you know. They mainly don't hit. Nufan is berserk with rage and grief, and you know, that's bold. We'll see how that works for him.
Watch out! The enemy lies in wait for us.
We stomp, we charge. Like, I don't think elephants are great at killing, Cav, but if you can pop their morale like that, it doesn't matter if they're not, like, great at doing the damage, right? Right.
Move! The enemy warriors are running!
Yeah, this... The followers of the flame, being able to spin them off, you know, if you can just pay a little bit of attention, you can do a lot of damage in this game. And their cavalry charge into my elephants, which is not a thing horses would want to do. I mean, oh my god, it's not. Look, elephants don't want to get charged by horses, but on the general ranking of things, horses want to not charge into elephants much more than elephants want to not be charged by horses. Just so much more. I'm not like an expert in elephants or horses, but I'm confident in saying that. I love the battle music. I love all the fire. I love the drums. I love how good we are at dueling. Hello, Thomas. Good morning. Well, good evening to you. Good morning for me. Soon enough it'll be that time of year when my government changes time because they are very bold. Think they have the right to change time.
The enemy general is fallen.
They say they're saving daylight, but are they? Are they really? Are they saving daylight any more than I'm saving China here? The campaign's going great, by the way. Just so good. On a macro level, I don't know if there's very much that any of our opponents can do. Individually, you know, they could catch us out. They could feasibly beat, like, an army, maybe, but, like, my armies are real good, though.
Keeping them is a waste of our resources. We are not barbarians.
We pop that army. We do a little trespass. This guy, yeah, this dude is like out in the mountains. This dude is having a bad time. He is so stuck here. It takes like a long time to walk there, and he doesn't have the movement for it. Uchigu will be able to go in here and pop that in the self next turn. Rebellion there next turn. Alright. Alright. This dude, I don't even know what he's gonna do. Like, just like walk back over this way. I believe the Han like literally won't attack you, so. Yeah, that dude moves like 3 inches. What a champion. The Yellow Turban bro is just like moving around in our lands now. We're gonna let him. Hey, we get an exquisite weapon. This weaponsmith already paying off.
Find your spirit.
What is the weapon? Oh. An exceptional heavenly sword. I think we'll keep ours, but that's very nice, you know, like big damage, high attack rate, you know, it gives you authority and satisfaction, which is like, it's not that important. Oh, we can give it to him. Because the authority will actually help because he is the faction-wide authority bro. It would come at the expense of expertise, which doesn't matter to him, yeah. However, that's like a good sword, so maybe we should give it to, you know, one of these fellows. I don't know. You know, the weaponsmith gives and the weaponsmith doesn't take away. The weaponsmith just looks at you like, what do you mean you don't know if you want it?
A middle ground can be reached.
So we can just give him this food per turn. I don't know. I don't think he's very strong. I don't think he'll attack us. He's got all of this to worry about, right? And I don't. Speaking of, we're at 248 out of 300 now. And, you know, things are good. Our kids are growing up. Our best child is, you know, 10 years old. We'll wait to make her the heir, because, you know, it'll make the husband mad when we do. And, well, he's actually really good as an heir because he gives you better stuff, but, like, you know, we don't want him to run things when we're gone. I like to think we have a little more sense than that.
Overwhelm them!
And he tricked me. He tricked me into walking into the forest after him, and now I can't catch him. I should have just taken this. Oh well.
To arms!
Got the
Careful
renegade
planning,
there, and
sure,
we pop him.
Release them. We have no use for them. Strike!
This guy's in March, so they won't be able to go away, and we will just... Yeah, I mean, this is just a little gimme.
We outwit
No reason to break the elephants out for that.
We are not barbarians. All deeds towards the design. Release them. We have no use for them.
So this lady is Liu Yan's wife. She's like, yeah, we'll work for you, whatever. This guy's an embezzler. You know, we are getting pretty limited on generals. We might start wanting to hold on to them. You know, and now we're regretting all of the tribal people that we got rid of. Because, well, I mean, like, we won't probably need more than 4 armies for this campaign, but... Yeah, so we go... And eliminate that army. Hooray! And we're just gonna keep that force to, you know, hit rebellions as they may arise, right?
We are burnt out.
Docking. Ready yourselves!
You know, because Yan Shao could try to come across this way, but... Like, is there even a mountain pass there? Yeah, there's a road that goes through it, I think. But we only have to take 4 more counties to start the clock ticking on our victory condition, so, you know, we'll just aim to do that, right? Got to be a large town to make that prestige thing, so that's what we'll do. Well, we're working on it. We are working on it. Things are fine. We're gonna have enough land pretty soon to start with the victory conditions. So then it's just a matter of, you know, holding on, because, you know, if we have 50 and then they take 1, clearly that would be a problem. But yeah, the Yellow Turban's just running home. This Han guy, like, nobody knows what he's doing. And I'm so annoyed at that army, but I'm just going to take this and deal with that later. Because, like, I was in the middle of this forest, I think, like, because he tricked me into going in there after him. He's smarter than I am, you know.
Make use of it.
We all stand ready.
I'm like, would one army be enough to dissuade him? I mean, probably not. We'll just swing back up and grab it. Brother can
To war!
move this way. You know, we played a little whack-a-mole there, but then, yeah, and then...
Marching. Not happening. Rest a while.
Yeah, and then we can just pop up on the...
Moving out.
Pop up on the sea right there. And then Lady Liu is here. You know, if she attacks me, you know, good for her. We're in March, but good for her. And we're going to be able to move down the river there and really start doing some work. So we could just get, like, another army here. We just don't have enough generals to stack into it, right? All of the guys we got rid of early, you know, because I couldn't pay the salary. Alright, it's wintertime, and that means if we take this, we'll get 30% melee evasion, which seems pretty good. But our satisfaction will go down a bit. If we wait 2 more turns, though, we'll be able to do the summer wildfire for public order, which will help us out a lot, and then we'll get huge damage. So we'll just wait there.
Contemplate all. Moving. Shot fury.
Move in that way. It might work, it might not. We got renegades there, too.
For harmony! Shout fury!
Alright, we got a big old battle here. 3 units of cav, bunch of trashed infantry. I mean, the greatswords aren't terrible. Oh, they're, they have chosen to surround themselves down a hill and, around a bunch of flammable stuff. That is a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for them. Because, you know, like, really good job with your tower placement, buddies. What we're going to do here is directly charge into brace spears. We're doing it because they're not very good at being spears, right?
Being attacked.
March on the double! Fight!
And that actually might have worked because we go around the side so we don't go right into the brace. And now we attack them. They have trash morale. We should be able to break it in just like moments of hitting them. Yep. And they're just like in full route back there. We're having a party over here. Charging in on the mounted archers. Of course, now we're in way more danger, right? We're in the middle of a burning place. You know, nobody knows how long this fire is going to take to burn out. Alright, they got their melee evasion up. We're just going to rear charge here into them and then, like, walk out, right? Yeah. We're going to walk right out into my own spear guard. Oh my goodness, look at me. I'm a real general. And then we'll turn and hit the sentinel. Somebody want a duel? Anybody want to brawl? Yeah, let's go.
Our general is engaged in a duel.
And we'll duel the other one right after. Alright, well, we won't have time to duel the other one because they've already fallen. And now we're going to see the power of the elephants, right? They don't have any spears. They don't have, like, any spears. These fools, these walnuts, have come into war without enough spears. Ah.
Victory
Two of you.
grows ever closer.
A good strategist. Well, we might have to kill him. Because robbing them of their minor general is very good. I'm like, but my leader will challenge you. We're not going to accept that other duel, though. There we go. Another Sentinel duel. I'm sure we'll win. Okay, he's actually got juice stats from somebody falling that he loved. But we'll be okay. We'll probably be okay.
The enemy warriors are running.
Oh, we left the shock troops in the rear again. You know, we're always doing that. I think we'll win this fight, because all we have to do is hit him with the burning thing, and then his melee evasion goes down to 0. And I still have, like, 40. Yeah, we're fine. We started pretty beat up. I don't even know if he's landed a good hit on us. Oh, yeah, there we go. And that was another hit. And there we evade.
general is fallen.
Oh, yeah. The brakes beat off. We win the duel. Their unbreakable general falls on the field of battle, and now it is all over but the mopping up of the mercenary cavalry. Beautiful stuff. This is what elephants are all about, right? We could probably do the job with like 2 elephants, but I like having a ton of them. Now, really, we should disband 1 elephant so that the other army can have an elephant.
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow. We are not barbarians.
Alright, buddy. That's it for you. An unbreakable strategist is pretty annoying.
A clean end is preferable. Release them.
And suddenly we have like a bunch of money.
Overwhelm them.
And then we just pop in, delegate, win there, make a ton more money.
Them is a waste of our resources. Always forwards.
And this will let us get inside of the place. Now, we're in March, so we're not going to replenish, but it's going to stop them from being able to take the land, and then next turn we can hit them. And this army is all axes. This army is basically all axes and a couple of spears. So it'll be pretty easy to move against them. You know, it's whack-a-mole time here. It is whack-a-mole time, but it's all going fine. We are just trespassing on this guy's lands, and he's gonna let us do it. He's not even going to send us a strongly worded letter about it. You'll see.
Return to standard position towards peace.
Oh, there's like a road
Peace
here.
or conquest. Towards victory.
Get this over with.
Couple of turns, and we'll get more cave lords, tribal council positions, and then we'll be able to get more satisfaction, research rate, and then eventually get down here. Be all right indeed. Man, that's a lot of land already. Have we hit our... Nope, 3 more.
Do we have to?
And here we're just trying to build up some of our prestige building sites. Can't do it here till that levels up, that's right. This is actually going to be very good for getting us large numbers of prestige. It won't take too long for it to roll in, right? Yeah, because we're at 271 now. Awesome. And then we'll become the greatest ruler which will make everybody, you know, happy. No, this becomes ruler of the South. That's what we're going for, right? And it'll give us the advisor thing, and yeah, and 150% character experience. Pretty good, you know. It's pretty good. Hello, Anno. You say hello aus Deutschland. Well, hello from Arkansas. I do not speak German, but I can fake a small amount of it. No, not really. There was a song we sang when we were children about you know, like you would touch your shoulders and say what it was in German or whatever. My aunt taught us. I think it's a song in many languages. Anyway, I don't remember it. Kopfverhead, I think, yeah. And then shoulders like shoulder again. You know, it's a lot of cognates between the languages.
If we could, we would.
Wow, he wants to give me so much money. No. Little does he know. I do want this. Little does he know that I don't actually need the money anymore. All right, the finest armor. It was really just refined armor, which is, you know, that's refined enough. But we've already got the unique armor, the good stuff. This armor smith has been churning out decent work. He expects us not to notice whenever it's something we've already had before. She's the elephant lady, so we keep on giving her more HP. You know, 45% more health on an elephant is it's a lot more elephant, right? Gigi marches out, very careless of him. I mean, we could do this. I mean, they're already very beat up, though. I don't really, yeah. We'll have a good battle before long. That isn't just a total gimme. It'll be mostly a gimme. All right, so
We have need of good fighters. All actions ripple outwards.
and then this rebellion, we'll pop that, and then we'll have to slide over there somehow. Alright, this guy has gone to march here. He probably doesn't realize that we have really good movement. Yeah, we can get him with 1% left there. Oh yeah, great stuff. Now, some of the army's a little bit up. Oh, we have to cross the river to get to him. That is a little annoying. Well, at least most of their cav is still a little trucked on. Oh, it's just a creek. Wait, I don't see it all. Oh, it winds through the forest. That is dense. Because I was like, yeah, we can just Vanguard deploy these spears.
Watch out. The enemy lies in
Because I just don't think they can break the spear guards that quickly, right? Not at the beginning of a fight, not with what they have here. You want to brawl? You want to brawl? Very well, I accept. Both of our guys are beat up. We're going to do it anyway. Like, I know our main guy is gonna win. I just hope he'll win. He does have 72% melee evasion normally, but this dude has 105 right now because he's... Oh, he's got this 100% bonus. Well, you know, once that wears off, we should be able to do some work. We still got 10,000 HP left. This guy doesn't do a lot of damage when he hits, so maybe we'll win.
Our general cannot beat their strength. Perhaps retreat.
No way. Retreat? Never even heard of her. Alright, and here we just charge the elephants in through these spears, which they were engaged in the rear, so that's great. And now we're going to be able to hit this huge blob in the center and just take care of all of it. And somebody wants to duel my leader? Very well, I accept! Because again, I'm beat up and this is a sentinel, but I don't care. This is just a sentinel. We're gonna tune him up. It's gonna be fine. I don't think they're gonna live longer than about 5 or 6 seconds in this fight. And our other general is, you know, he's slowly dueling. He's doing his best, right? But the rest of our elephants are wreaking havoc. And everything else in their army is totally en route.
The enemy warriors are running.
And indeed, once that dude's huge, I have 100% melee evasion ability wore off, he was not really able to sink any more damage in here. So, good stuff. And of course, we're just fighting in the middle of this forest fire because we don't care.
Victory grows ever closer.
Glorious victory.
Cunning triumphs over brute force.
The armor is nice, is it? I mean, it's a ton of, it's just a ton of armor. Low expertise, yeah. I mean, it's fine. You know,
Release them. We have no... with all resources.
Alright, so there's that, and now he's like, this army is so beat up, can't really get away. He's on the other side. Yeah, this dude is Scylla and Charybdis for real. Does he go across the river, tank all of his movement, and then be without a place to run? You know, not a good setup for him at all. Maybe we do just build the iron mine. I mean, at this point, that's pretty far inside of our own lands, isn't it? And then summer next turn is when we'll burn the wildfire, and that'll give us a public order boost places, which will hopefully help a little bit with what we've got going on here. We could just lower taxes, but you know, we need the money, and even if we don't need the money, we want the money.
The mightiest tree survives on its roots. For honor! To arms!
I'm like, oh yeah, we don't even have a thing to do. I guess we'll just build a battering ram.
To battle!
That way he'll be able to auto it next time, and then she'll be able to move further towards this. Like, whose side is he on?
Not in the mood.
Are you like a free agent? Yeah, alright, well, it looks like he's gonna be the next to get swallowed up then, huh? Not least because Wu's on the other side of that. And yeah, I mean, awesome. I don't even know how she's doing now. It's got to be really bad, right? She doesn't want peace though, so. So taking her capital is the only way. Ruler of the South will be achieved very soon. Which is cool, you know. It might even pop our title in a relevant way. Nighttime raids. Alright, so it depleted my supplies. And there we go. Ruler of the South, you are the true power in the South. All power radiates from you. It is said that though the tiger is the jungle's greatest predator, it still must be wary of the venom of the snake. You've acquired great power over the years, but with such ascendancy come equally powerful enemies, always at your shoulder, waiting for you to slip. Your path is now set, so follow it. And we get a character to seer, bureaucratic reform. Alright, so satisfaction and research rate is the way to go, because then we can go to vassalize factions. Although, really, we might just want to grab this for more elephants. Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't know. Because we don't have enough elephants for all the armies. That will increase the retinue upkeep by 10%, though. So for Greatest Ruler, we have to have 200 more prestige. We're still Descendant of the Flames. I think maybe when we get to level 10, it'll become like another cool title. It's like maybe we should just get some more elephants, right? Just unlock some more elephants. We'll do this one. Will we? Yes.
Overwhelm them!
Hiya!
We outwitted them!
And you know, this guy's army is more important than basically anything else. You know, because he is securing the home front. We're just gonna swing down here and take this. Yeah, I mean, why not? No reason to delay. Because if we move up there, then we'll just have to do this, and this will be more inconvenient. And then we do this, and then he'll only have one place to be.
To arms!
This dude, like, encamps here. Good for him. And we give him a ya and a hiya.
We are not barbarians. Keeping them is a waste of our resources. To war! We outwitted them. We are not barbarians.
Alright, and then we very quickly mop up those guys. So now This is a Empire Renegade at the pass? I mean, do I even care?
Shout fury!
Alright, so we pop this, and now she loses her capital again. It's like a level 7 city. We should be able to get...
I must eat and think.
Be like the forest, numerous, but without clamor.
Sprout ever upwards to heaven.
Alright, now what to do? We could punch Liu Bao because he's close. We could just... Maybe it would be more prudent to send her north to deal with Yanshao, but I guess... Really, we're at about 50 right now, right? We're at 48. So we just need to get someone up here, someone over here, someone over here, and then just ride the lightning.
To the grand design.
But, you know, there's still Wu down there. We'll go there, and then here we'll... I kind of just want to absorb their lands here, so I think that's kind of what we're going to do. Yeah, because we can just ford the little river here, take Red Cliffs, and then move further against the forces of Wu. Who even knows where their capital is anymore? Not me.
Speak quickly. I would rather this was over.
Like, you think I'm gonna pay you for peace? Well, she still doesn't understand what's going on here, huh? If we get one more slot here, we can build one of those things that makes everybody honor us. Five, another slot there. We don't need to go to level 5 in the non-Nanman places, though. So what we're going for now is prestige farm, right? We're just prestiging it up, prestige worldwide, because we have 300, we need 200 more. You know, that's a lot compared to what we have. But if we just start ratcheting up these prestige bonuses from various places, I think it won't take too long. And we research this, and then down here we'll be able to get spice. Oh, it'll be over here with the ancestral thing. Okay, yeah. So we have to choose one or the other, and that'll let us get So it'll allow us to get tons of prestige once we go down this tree. So maybe that's where I should be going. You know. Maybe. Because we're trying to get that, right? Right? Alright, our tech's all over the place. Importantly, though, we still have plenty of money. And with these wars, you know, it's truly plenty of money because you get the post-battle loot, a couple thousand here or there. Pretty soon you're talking real money. Ling has come of age, and Jin has come of age, and Yang Lui has come of age. All right, and Sima Yi has given his self to a warlord. All right, so now we've got these people who have grown up. Oh, 16 years old, and they're old enough to take the battlefield. Well, these aren't my kids. No, my kids still need a couple of years. Alright, well. Oh, and then you can, like, adopt people. Wow. You know, look at all these things. Anyway, this game has so much more depth to, like, the management and the strategy than I'm used to because I played Warhammer, right? And I love Total War Warhammer. It is one of my most played games ever. It's brilliant. I love it so much. However, it's not like a great, it's not a great game strategically. It's a great game tactically. The battles are fun, the fantasy of playing it is very fun. Okay, and then we spend more money on the good weaponsmith, because of course we do. You gotta believe, right? Alright. Oh, the Empire Renegade is there. Well, then we're gonna raise an army here to deal with it, right? There were these three that just came of age. And perhaps one of them will be the legendary, the eager leader, the untried bureaucrat. We'll see. And we'll make her the general, for reasons. And of course now with all of our stuff, it's not too tricky to make people pretty fancy out of the gate. And then we'll just, you know, we'll just deal with it. You know, we'll just keep on rolling, baby. We're gonna move in, they'll move out. These guys are gonna put down this rebellion, and then we'll see about getting them a better army pretty soon. Anyway, you know, we got those 3 people. They came of age at just the right time. I had just been saying, man, I don't have any people in the faction, but yeah, so like 15, 16 years later, the first crop of the children born, you know, in the game are there and grow up. So there we go. All right, do we take Redcliffe now?
Towards victory!
Alright, so which is more important? Going this way or going down here? Well, they have an army here, so that's where we'll go, right? Right. We'll figure out what they're doing and what they're not doing later. And then once we beat up this guy, we can get this army, and then we can cede the handlands there. Ling became the seer? No, no, no. What? That's not what we wanted. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Alright, so Mulu can become the advisor instead. And we'll have him administer the richest place that doesn't have one? Or Shu. We'll have him administer Shu. Maybe that'll help out there. And, you know, we'll make this young gun a member of the tribal council also. And here we'll administer, could have it administrate this one, though. That seems good. Alright. Alright, so we're almost broke, but we're making more money now. Lower corruption in a bunch of places because of those things is good, and good grief, this seer doesn't need to stay there, right? But we will move him out next. Alright, so there, like, we take him out of there. He didn't deserve to be the seer. I didn't mean to make him one, right? Alright, so Shamok, that would give us terrible satisfaction, but then those other benefits, so not doing that. Utagu just gives us armor for shield infantry, which is like a thing. Yeah. Manyachang, we can get huge satisfaction faction-wide, public order, and anti-corruption. Yeah, that is the way. Now that we've reorganized those dudes... Excellent. So we've got massive satisfaction faction-wide now. Should make it easy for all of our generals to be pleased. Yeah. 162 generic factors... Yeah, we now have enough, maybe some of its events, but yeah, all right, yeah, we forgot to ignite the wildfire last turn. We'll do it next turn. I don't want it, the negative melee thing, so we'll just wait. And there, we just improved the army, you know, we gotta have a Keeper of the Flame. Whether or not they're good, they are. But whether or not they're good, they are the core of what makes this army what it is. We are the goddess of fire, you know, we are Nanman. Bum, 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 bum. And that means that we have to be fancy. Alright, so now we're just going to move across here and declare war on the Ubao. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. This army isn't as good as the other armies, but these armies aren't very good either, so that'll be fine.
Advancing.
And then after we do that, you know, he's going to be on the other side of the river, so we won't have to care about him over much. Gongdu is destroyed. That, of course, will be a problem eventually. So Gongsunzan has taken care of the yellow turbans there in the north. We get a new suit of armor. The finest armor! Marvelous. Which is very nice to have this, you know, for this point in the game, because we would have been having a bunch of dudes who weren't special anymore that didn't have cool armor. But now... Ooh... Exceptional tribal armor. You know, it's not as good as refined tribal armor, I don't think. Yeah, or unique, yeah. Because it, you know, it's fine. It gives you some armor, and that's good. But, you know, some negatives, like all armor would. But they've all got their weapons, and now it's time to charge out at these renegades and show the people what we can do. Hiya! Alright, got our 4 guys there. We'll take a Might of the Valley. And then more frontline, and then more frontline. Oh, and now we're broke, but that is okay. We'll take 1 more Fire Archer. 5 Fire Archers isn't bad. Alright, good stuff. Wutagu is going to move in here. Shiji is, of course, trying to provoke me into not taking the settlement again. It's not going to work this time. He just runs like a rat out of a sinking ship. Good for him. You know, you don't get to be old by being careless.
Let us make use of it.
So we get a beautiful lumberyard here. It's the only thing on this island. It's a big old island, and all we do here is cut down trees. This is what, the island of Taipei, I think? Or is that right there? I need to zoom out further to see where we're at. All right, so Korea there. No, then Chinese Taipei would be right there. The island, and this is... Oh, God. Don't let me lie to you. I don't know. I don't know what the name of that island is.
Moving out.
Alright, so time for war with Liu Bao here.
For the people! Our faith was rewarded. They fought only for their beliefs. Bend. Do not break.
Alright, and there we go. We take this whole side of the river. And just like that. Yeah, that's rough. This is big time hard knock life for Wu here. We're gonna... Because we're right here, we're actually going to move up and fight here. No reason not to, after all. This army can move up, swallow up the Han lands. It's like most of the people get along with most everybody else. Really, some people just don't like me, like my husband and everybody else. And most people get along with everybody. And we'll make him Cave Lord there. And this will help because, you know, money, tax exemption, blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow, okay, so we can... These guys will be able to give us spice improvements. Okay, yeah, so that's just, like, free. We can just assign strategists... if we get them there, and yeah, so now we'll assign this person here for commerce, silk, and spice. Yeah, that's it's pretty good because it doesn't even cost anything to send them. Gotta love it. Got to love it, man. You know, there's so I keep on saying there's so much to the campaign map, and then I keep on finding more. Like, maybe we should have went for elephants. I don't know. We're sort of all over the place with where our tech's going, which is fine. It's not the end of the world to not be focused. This guy has... a sentinel. And Mudan, who we know well. We have seen him.
Crash upon them.
A valiant defeat. Okay. You know, that is a lot of cavalry. It's a lot of cavalry. Well, importantly, they are going to be trying to defend a place. They might just try to come out at us. If they do, cool for them. It's good to be brave. If they don't, that's fine too. We're in turtle mode there and there. We'll fire up these places, and then yeah, we'll have a nice cozy area to fight them in. They won't like that much. Yep, looks like this is gonna work just fine. And if they want to like wait, then that's gonna be very funny because we can really leverage our power. These towers ain't gonna last any time at all. They're already aflame. And from there, you know, we're about to have a real party. Because these G militia, they're gonna get lit up. They're not gonna like any of this. Now this is pod racing. Alright, in conclusion, our archers aren't doing that good against the foe here, right? We've gotta make contact. Oh, this guy has walked outside of the wall. He doesn't want to duel. Well, that's too bad. Maybe they've heard of me. And it looks like we go to this side to bunker bust it down.
A comrade is being attacked.
Actually, this guy just like... Oh, this dude had poison volley. Oh, goodness. Well, that is probably why my guys... Yep, that's exactly why they're so beat up. Oh, God. Yeah, that just melted this whole... Oh, man, that's so rough. Well, we need to keep him in mind and try to recruit him, huh? Because that one ability was enough to totally eliminate our entire front there. The good news is that my elephants are marauding on the inside of their map, and now we're just going to swing on down and meet them in the middle, right? Right. Alright, Mudan runs. And all these guys are running now.
Warriors are running.
That poison volley was nutty, though. Man, that was so much damage. And my guys are shattered. Maybe, oh, maybe we were just getting shot? No, but maybe we lost... Maybe we lost the shield block from getting hit with axes and then got lit up. I don't know. I do know my infantry did not hold nearly as well as I thought they would, but I think we'll still be okay. But we increased their cooldown, so hopefully that'll stop this poison volley from getting me too soon. It's just 60 seconds, man. That's so crazy. Because these elephants are getting beat on by these cavalry, And now our elephants are routing around, you know, it's not ideal. If we would have had more infantry on the other side, but we got them shot up and didn't notice. By their silly poison ability. Well, at least Mudan is running now, and so he won't have the opportunity to do that to me again in this fight. But now, they're in basically... They're in rough shape, you know. Mulu still has like 1,000,000 hit points. He's still got 20k hit points. He's got more hit points than a guy starts with.
The enemy warriors are running.
Umuadon actually wasn't shattered. He was broken. Okay, that's alright. Broken means they're not coming back. No, broken means they could come back. Shattered is when they can't come back. I'm like, I've played Total War. Words mean things. And then he goes into splash mode and just lights all of them up. Man. Little bro's a great fighter, it's true.
One step closer to victory.
But now they are all on their way out, and there's nothing left to do but mop it up. I mean, it still thinks they're fine on the balance, but like
The enemy unit flees.
with how much they've taken in damage, yeah, I was like they're just gonna shatter off. There we go, clean. I mean, not really, but we won. All right, do I believe in the fire archers, or do I just think I need like 2?
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow. Release them. We
And
have
Chong,
no
we
use-
didn't capture Mudan, but we will get this guy, and then, you know, we'll,
All
probably just
deeds
release him.
towards the design. The river ever rises.
It's really just taking away... Taking away the other side's generals is in itself fine. And, you know, we don't need to execute them. We can just take them, get a little bit of money, and then let them go. You know, whatever. Get out of here. You can join somebody else. Now, Mudan, he's got poison volleys, so... Gongsun Zan has declared warrior on Shuhan. Well, and Rao has come of age. Marvelous.
To war!
And of course, he's just like lost and listless here.
We outwitted them.
And we take one of their coats. She does have 2 Onyx Dragons, which, you know, do have very long range.
We have need of good fighters. Keeping them is a waste of our resources. Moving out! The tides be with us.
Alright, so there's that. Yeah, we gotta light the fire because the satisfaction was going down. I mean, it may not have mattered, but it'll give us melee evasion, a huge amount of melee evasion, faction wide, which like will make even elephants just cartoonishly broke, right? Because it gives you 57% evasion on the elephants, and that's without the drum. Well, I mean, we've got other effects that boost evasion too, but you know, they're all good.
To arms!
Jutai. Ah, yes. Well, that's a horse of a different color, isn't it?
To the grand design.
But we move so far, he's not going to be able to, like, really get around. And this army is not good. This army is not good at all. Liu Chong is here. Yeah, well, you know. Upgrading there. We need... They got to be small regional cities before we can even get to that third level anyway. So we're doing this just so we can get building slots so that we can build the prestige things. Because we're at 340 now, and we become victor in 19 turns. So all we got to do is hold on to land or keep on pressing out, right? Because if we can take land faster than they can keep us off of the victory condition, they have to take Nanman lands to keep us back, right? And I don't think this game is spawning in any guys like it was Warhammer, you know, in the back. So we should be okay if we just keep on pressing forward. Because for the lands of the Nanman, they got to get like all the way over here, and that's far, you know. Like they've got to deal with all the lands of Shu and Wu, and like it's far. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. Because again, none of them have even declared themselves emperor yet. And that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, in my game, I killed Cao Cao, so he wasn't able to be a menace. Ma Ting has declared war. Well, that's alright. You know, it was bound to happen. And the looters attack the gate, and we win. Hooray!
Take everything in punishment of their avarice.
To new heights.
Alright, so Ma Ting could be up here, and Liu Bao, alright, he's already all the way in here. That is actually really annoying, so he would have...
Attack!
I don't even know how that works. I guess he was here, and then he marched up through these lands, planning to hit me. I mean, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. We're just going to, like, how could we even get somebody over there? We couldn't. We would just have to recruit a whole other army. We could get rid of this one and re-recruit it up there in a couple of turns. Yeah, and then we can throw this army up here. Can we do it right now? No, it's got to be one turn. Alright. Next turn, we will have enough to recruit them up there, because we're at 7k, which is good. Is very good. Yeah, we just got to keep on keeping on, right?
Attack!
Oh, they're in silly little encampment mode again, huh? They really thought this was gonna help them. Oh, and I get towers now? Oh, bet. And we're just gonna burning down the doors, burning down the forts. It's gonna be fine. So this guy, if all of his Oathsworn are alive, he can just, like, never break, heal up a lot. But who are his Oathsworn? Anyway, we're just gonna burn down these walls, and then when they burn, we will, have a brawl. Does he want to fight? No, they don't want to fight. Huh. Yeah, very well, I accept.
The enemy unit flees.
We give him cooldowns, and then we're going to bring in the elephants for the buffs, you know. Not like it would be a fair fight anyway. We're better at fighting than they are. We're better at shooting than they are. We're better at everything. We are the Nanman tribes, and they are petty warlords, right? Like, these guys can't claim the mandate of heaven. They can't do nothing right.
Look, the enemy run. The enemy general is fallen.
And we win, and now he runs, because I guess that guy was his Oathsworn, so that's what kept him from being... That's what kept him from wanting to run away. He accepts the duel. I'm confident we'll win this. He's like a good duelist, right? He does good damage. I, however, have 80% melee evasion. And once I hit him, he's like he goes to like 0 melee evasion. So it doesn't take long with 100% AP to just get all the way through. And we're just going to give a move order through these fellows and see as we run. And with the mighty trumpet, we melt all of them, and now he wants to duel us too. You know, I don't even think they have scratched our guy. You know, I admire their bravery, right? I do admire their bravery. Again, we have 82% melee evasion. They have 0% once the mace is on them. Like, this dude does some damage. My guy doesn't get hit. Like, it's not a fair fight. It doesn't matter. My dude is one of the premier duelists in the game. Maybe not the absolute greatest, but he's real great at it. That weapon might be the best weapon. Negative 50% melee evasion, negative 10 morale, big damage over time, and there we go. Who are these guys coming in entirely fresh? Maybe they just terror routed earlier. That would make sense.
Success looms large.
And that should be the total shatter, right? That should be all of what is written. That should be the meat, the potatoes, and the bread. There we go. Set them up and knock them down.
Careful planning ensured victory.
Yeah, and we just pop them and take the battle axe. I mean, yeah, no reason to keep them alive.
They have nothing to contribute to China. An unfortunate consequence of war.
No problem. You know, it's time to go to war. You know, if you won't join us, then, well, I don't know how you thought that was going to go for you.
Conserve energy. Overwhelm them. Unfurl sails.
Yeah, and then we just zoom on up. And we'll arrive right on time. And now here, these guys... Oh no, we need another turn there. That's right.
Yes, yes. Talk.
And he's like real mad about us declaring on him at all, so you know, he's not over it yet.
Never relent.
He's gonna get over it. He is going to get over it.
Celebrate! Our victory was just.
Sao Song. Ah, very nice. Alright, we have a very old dude here.
A soldier is a soldier. We shall be firm, but fair. Taken from the unworthy.
And we do a little bit of work there. All right. Wow, we lost a lot on that auto-resolve. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but that's it's a lot to lose on an auto-resolve.
No time to lose.
Attack!
And that whole army, of course, they were already all popped. That was just the cleanup.
Avoid diversions.
Alright, things are going okay. Everything's in line. For success, everybody's moved. Her army's so beat up, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? She's a court noble, so she doesn't have access to that crazy move. He's married to the heir there. And our child will grow up in a couple of years and we'll be able to give her a great job in an army and, you know, maybe an elephant, you know. Go all out. Go all out. Because really, like, we can lose some lands if we just expand further, then don't let them in to the Nanman lands, and then we're fine, right? Like, I don't even know, like, they're just taking a long time to go around here. Alright, so he would accept peace for a bunch of money, but we don't need to do that, because we're gonna win.
A stupid choice.
Oh, come on, buddy. A stupid choice? How harsh. How harsh. Scandal at court for Chabot. Logistics impeded. Ma Ting is now at war with Shu Han, so... And Jing comes of age. Ming Wei comes of age. This character is a distant relative. And we can send that other lady on assignment to this spice place. Alright, we're upgrading all the major cities of Nanman now. Not that one, because we're building this. Yeah. We've got enough food to support it, and we needed to get them up there. Here, we can go down to level 5 here, I think. Yeah, we'll figure it out. So from here, he moves against Lady Wu. This way first, yeah. Aha, Lady Wu, in march stance. The fool. Sun Chuan is with her. And their retinues are both very, very beat up. And she's got the good horse. If we pop Sun Chuan, that'll be awesome! Alright, big cavalry amounts. But we now have 2 deployable towers. which are, broadly speaking, very good. I don't actually, yeah, we don't even need to go turtle here, right? Yeah, because we can just go shield wall here. All right. Because I would love to just walk out in front of them and pop the air in a single combat. That's what I would love. Doesn't want a duel. Aw. Oh, he does want a duel. Well, that's alright then. Get wrecked. You know, this is not going to go well for him. We're just charging in on their cav because it seems like it'll be smart. Really, if we just get them in motion, that's all we need to do. It's like, I'm not in the slightest bit worried about this fight. I don't even, like, this guy could be the best fighter in the world. I have 80% melee, 87% melee evasion, and he has 0. So, you know, we fought him before, but this might be the last time, right? Yeah, there we go. We beat the brakes off of him. He might have connected with a hit or two. Good for him, you know. Good for him. Choke him out.
The enemy general is fallen.
And then they just run over my dude right after a duel. Hey, there we go.
A duel has started. Our general must win.
And Sun Chuan is going to get absolutely trucked here. There's no way he's going to be able to do anything. And we already win. Of course. And now she flips out because it's like a fallen friend, a fallen relative, you know, it's all on the line here now. And you know, she actually has very stacked damage numbers at the moment. However, it may not matter over much, because if she can't connect, you know, it won't matter how much damage she's listed at, right? Right. She is listed at just a shocking amount of listed damage, though. Alright, now the front lines are engaged. It's time for the elephants to roll on in. And then this invasion, plus the stomp, plus the smash, will almost certainly just take them all the way out. Lady Wu is dueling my guy just on foot, right? She probably wouldn't even accept the duel. Yeah, but we'll just beat her in a fair fight here. I mean, gradually. She does have 1 billion damage right now, so maybe we should just leave her alone and beat the rest of the army. You know, 'cause she's flipped out. She just saw her son fall on the battlefield, right?
One step closer to victory.
And we're like a rival. Like, we've got so much stuff here that's making her mad. Because we'll totally just mop up everything and then send in a large amount of spears to fight her, because that is so much damage, right? That's 5,000 damage. We just need to fight her, because she doesn't have, like, splash attacks. So we just need to make sure she's not fighting elephants, right? We need to make sure she's fighting guys that don't mind to get hit a lot, and then we will send these dudes in to tank her melee evasion, and then once she's engaged, maybe hit or something else. Because, yeah, I mean, look, she's falling quick to these forces on the ground. She does a ton of damage, but, you know, if she only hits a few units, she's not going to hurt that many. So that's how to deal with that. And, hey, you know, Lady Wu, I would rather fight her than all of her family, so we're going to keep her around and hopefully be able to even execute Sun Quan here. That would be so good.
Enemy general falls.
Because we clean up that battle essentially unscathed. Brutal stuff, because Dalai is a terrifying duelist. Normally he has huge melee evasion, but with the right fire online, you know, then he goes to like 80%, which is just really, really, really rough stuff. We steal the bow. And Sun Quan is no more.
A clean end is preferable.
The heir of Wu has been slain.
Release them. We have no use for them. When drawing a bow, hold the breath.
And we got like the good bow. We got the Cinnabar red bow. Which Wuchugu can wear. 250 range. That's a good bow. That's a good bow, alright. No, maybe we should give him the battle axe. No, this is fine. Alright, wonderful.
Be still.
Sun Quan's taken care of. We stole some of the really good items, and I mean, Wu is really messed up now.
Careful planning ensured victory.
Obviously, losing their heir is bad, but equally obviously, it's good for us.
Remain dormant.
A waste of time.
Oh, I didn't get the best one. That's too bad. Well, we'll wait another turn and then get the other one. No, we've got... Did we build something we can cancel? Yeah, there we go. I'm like, I should have had enough money. Ten satisfaction faction-wide. Well, I mean, I think we have pretty good satisfaction already, but...
Do not let indolence creep amongst us.
Yeah, that one just gives 6, so, you know, 10 would be even better. Not that I think we have satisfaction problems anymore. I think we're pretty good on that front. We're not super far away from the final level. 60,000 experience. We're just like a quarter away from level 10.
What do we fight for today?
Alright.
Bend. Do not break. Our faith was rewarded. In time, they will thank us for this.
Yes, in time they'll thank us. I mean, probably not, but it's a nice sentiment. Alright. We've got money, they're there, we're here.
In caution.
Speak quickly. I would rather this was over.
It's like, although we could theoretically have peace, it's like, yeah, we've got... Yeah, if we just... I'm like, how do I even see what my... I guess our public order everywhere is basically solved. Oh, right, because we got the good omen thing. Wish we had more elephants to go around. We only have like 3 total elephants, man. You know, it's a nice amount of elephants, but kind of want more, right? Don't you? Don't you? If you're me, don't you want more elephants?
Strike with fury! Strike them down! Celebrate! Our victory was just. This belongs to us now.
Yep, and Saimao is taken out. And this dude's just like on the river, who knows what he's up to, right? Nobody knows. Wu Bao is gonna have to attack somewhere, but I mean he's not gonna get out of here alive once we roll up on him. Oh, we've got Hong Zhong with him. Of the Ageless Strength. He's a good fighter, right? Yeah, he's got some good stuff. And then he's got, you know, some trash, and he himself is a gentleman, but he's no great fighter, right? 300 range on that bow. I remember him from being in the games as being a great archer. And it seems that that is maintained here too. Alright, so all of our people are fine. Good deal, good deal. Of course, just as we suspected that would happen, but we've got our troops there as well. So like, they're not going to be able to get like into the cookie jar here, right? They're trapped in here with me. Heyo. We get an elephant thing, so all we've got to do is beat this guy's army in the next 20 turns to get an elephant. And I can fight him right now, and I can fight him right now. Perfect.
The people's voice cannot be silenced.
Amazing. So we get another monarchical elephant. This is going to go to this army. Like, which of you has the worst fighting abilities? You, Zhen, you have the worst fighting abilities, so I award you with this elephant! Alright. Good stuff. Just as I was like, man, they never give me enough elephants. I guess every now and then they give you another quest for some more elephants. Oh, and now we're about to be neighbors with Cao Cao. Well, that's not great, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Never relent.
Fight him is what we're going to do. That's what we'll do about it. After all we've got to do is keep on making progress, and then they won't be able to do anything to us.
To battle! Strike quickly!
Because it would take them so long to get to our lands, I don't even think it would be a priority. Because the computer, like, I don't think they know they're trying to stop me from winning, right? I mean, they're fighting me and stuff, but they have to get, like, all the way over here. That's really far from where their forces are.
For us all! Shout fury! To battle!
Oh. Alright, well, this will be the final battle here. It's like, I guess we actually have to do it. It'll be a thing. Of course, we have, like, 2 elephants. We've got ourselves good fighters. And they have bad fighters, so we'll just, you know, have to take the wall in a smart manner. We're going to do that after a very short break. Or rather, nope, it's... I looked at the clock. Alright, this is going to be the end of the video. We will...
Crash upon them!
We will end here, and then when we pick back up, we will go for the win, you know. We just got to do 16 more turns. It'll probably be in-turn simulator for a lot of it. But, you know, I'm sure there'll still be an engaging fight or two along the way. And then we'll... That'll give us good replen. Which we need. Yeah, which we need. Wow, this army is super beat up. 3 elephants there? I mean, it'll be fine. We'll probably be fine. But anyway, that's all I've got for this video. It's going wonderfully. You know, we're on the way to becoming declared the greatest ruler. You know, huge satisfaction bonuses for getting up higher like that. And then, yeah, what's not to like? We'll win in 16 turns, assuming nothing bad happens to us, and I don't think it will. Like, we could lose every army, and I still think it would take 16 turns for them to get to Nanman. We would just have to take some more land somewhere to make up for the difference. But when next we return, we'll win this. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed. That'll be that for this. Later, SJ. Later, Thomas. Later, Inno. And good stuff indeed. Everything getting built. Everything going to be finishing up in a turn or two. It's going to be coming up Millhouse. Do we want to... Like, yeah, we do want to upgrade these places, just so I don't forget before we end. Yeah, these are all the major towns in Nanman. So they are, I think it's just 5 of them. Maybe 6? Anyway, they're all on their way to upgrading. We want them all to be level 6 eventually, so that we can get the cool stuff in them. But anyway, that'll help. That will all help. You don't get prestige, you know, for the random places, but you can still build the prestige buildings if you destroy some of the Han stuff. So we can go to that to get the big title at the end of the rainbow. But that's all I've got for this video. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Really hope you've enjoyed. It's Queen Zhurong, you know. That's what's going on. We've got our 4 kids. They're about to grow up. Everything is good. And when we return, more of this. Probably play tonight. I've got work, but, you know, we never like to stay too far away from an engaging video game. We've been ruling for 19 years with an iron fist, and everything is going so good for the Goddess of Fire. We've got a ton of land. A ton of land. 24 total commanderies, but of course the provinces within them ends up adding up to what we need. Anyway, that's all I've got, and perhaps I'll see you in another streamer video later, guys.